And it's our pleasure to show support to the workers out of Elkhart, Indiana, local UAW 364. That's why we're here. Now there's old stories about an injury to one is an injury to all. Well, it is. One group after another gets knocked down, and if we turn our backs, they just keep knocking us down. If they're going to take a stand for themselves, we're going to stand with you. That's what we have to do. There's plenty of places in this town where they have marching bands, where they have orchestras, where the kids are playing a trumpet in the bedroom. And they need to know who's making those musical instruments now. And I don't want my kid putting his lips on some scab-infested mouthpiece, that's for sure.
Amen.
One of the things they wanted was a 40% cut in wages. They wanted mandatory overtime. They wanted union-busting language.
And put me on a waiting list. And if they want me, they'll call me back. That's just part of this contract they want us to sign.
There would be no shop rules in the contract. They would tell you what those were later.
Now, why would I want to sign a contract that's going to put me on the street, not back in the shop, no longer on strike, so that means no more insurance, no more strike pay, and just be out there in limbo?
With that happening, 4,700 years of experience went out on strike.
Stand up and put a stop to the corporate criminals. Because they've got nothing but contempt for the working class in this country. How long does the working class want to support these people in their effort to put you out of your business and your livelihood and make a poverty person out of you?
The union has always been about the customer. Always trying to make sure the customer gets the highest quality horn. Not so much about numbers, not so much about their profits, but about a horn that's the best it can be. Even if it has to go around a few times, we want to get it right and get it out the door.
To them, it's about, you know what, it's time to put a stop to it. It's time to take this strike and stand up and put a stop to the corporate criminals.
The company pretty much got away from the quality aspect. They didn't care anymore. All they wanted to do was show a good bottom line and get it out the door. We'll worry about whether or not it plays right later.
But the union has always been about the customer. Always trying to make sure the customer gets the highest quality horn. Not so much about numbers, not so much about their profits, but about a horn that's the best it can be. Even if it has to go around a few times, we want to get it right and get it out the door. The company, on the flip side, is interested in numbers and getting out a certain number of horns about every month. And that means whether they're done or not. And I think for the customer, if it wasn't for the union and they're speaking up every day, and having a union protect these workers, if we didn't have a union, we couldn't speak up. We'd be gone.
We make the professional Bach Strat line over at that Bach plant, which is the big money, the #1 horn in the world for professional musicians, which that is basically non-existent now. They have flushed that market down the toilet.
So many companies come out with a true Bach. They're talking about going back to the original way. The way we've been doing it for 30, 40 years is the way Mr. Bach himself taught us and wanted it done.
You have to have 3 infractions, then your last one you'll be terminated for, but they're all consistent. It has to be for the same infraction. Okay, the new deal there was any 3.
So you could be late one day.
You could be late one day.
You could blow your nose at the wrong time the next day.
Correct.
You forget to wipe your feet the 3rd day and get fired.
And you'd be fired. No questions asked. With no grievance.
Okay, that's like $17 million. Now, my question is, how come they can't put something together for us to get back to work?
How long will the middle class support these companies by buying their products? It's time to stop them here.
And thank you, everybody, for being there for us, for all the support. And I hope our union finds the solidarity that's sitting here, and very soon. Thanks a lot.